Hello friends and welcome to the Crypto Stacker channel. My name is Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and for community building in the crypto space. Guys, if you're following this, if you didn't just wake up from like a coma for the last 2 weeks, the crypto market has been absolutely brutal. Just really struggling to find a bottom. We have Bitcoin at 18,000, Ethereum at 945 currently, was lower than that here a couple hours ago. So I don't really know what to say. I mean, this is the worst I've seen it. It's the toughest I've seen. And I've watched some technical analysis folks that believe that this may not be the bottom. So, I'm not here to really advise you on what to do. I'm going to show you what I'm doing, especially with my Terrarium holding, which today's video is really about. But, this is where the rubber meets the road, you guys. We know that we're investing in an asset class that is extraordinarily high risk. And we're here because we want a massive reward. Okay? We're looking for that 10x. We're looking for that 100x opportunity. And you're not going to get that in something with a high level of stability. So this is the downside of that. And hopefully we're going to move into another cycle of growth where those of us who've been patient, those of us who've been buying on the way down, will be able to capitalize on that. But in the meantime, I hope you're all doing well. Now, just a quick shout out to my dad and all dads here in the United States. Today is Father's Day. So I want to wish you all a very happy Father's Day. Dad, I love you and appreciate everything you've ever done for me. Terrarium, you guys, it's following the market here, basically. It's taking a pounding currently at 8010, down 10% in the last 24 hours. I'm going to show you, this is pretty fascinating in my opinion, in kind of a dark way, but today is June 18th. We're currently sitting at 9,814 holders. So we're less than 200 holders away now from that 10,000 mark where we'll see a one quad burn. Big reduction in the supply. It'll be about a 2% reduction of the remaining supply. So that's going to be good. Now the market cap, this is where it gets fascinating because the market cap is directly tied to the price. Market cap's currently sitting at 52 million. Now, if we scroll all the way to the top, Terrarium launched February 21st. On the 22nd and 23rd, it dipped down, people taking profits after an amazing launch, to 53 million and then 54 million, and then it had a really nice growth flow here going. But currently the price is the cheapest I've ever had it recorded since the day of launch. Okay. There were some people who got a little better price than that who bought in the pre-sale, but it wasn't much better than this. So if you believe in the future of Terrarium, there's really never been a better time. I mean, literally, there's never been a better time to buy it. And I actually did buy some more. Dollar cost averaging. I didn't expect to buy some this quick, but at this price, I'm trying to get to that 10 trillion mark. And I figured, when is there going to be a better time? If there is more, if it dips down from here and nothing else fundamentally changes in cryptocurrency, still a plan for the future for those of us investing and saving and planning on spending, maybe I'll increase my ceiling to more than 10 trillion. So volume currently 76,000, the burn sitting at 51.64%, 8.7 trillion tokens have burned in the last 4 days. So about 2.2 trillion per day. That has really been the zone where we've seen for 24-hour burn rates for Terrarium, right in that 2 to 2.4 trillion range. Now, just an observation that I can make from following this and really looking at the burn, looking at reflections, the lower the price is, that volume does a lot more to create the burn and to generate reflections. So for those of us who are holding, or if you're taking a position right now, the reflections that we'll be getting at these lower prices, as long as the volume maintains or increases, there might be some opportunities for some large burn days and some larger than normal reflections days or reward tokens. And I'll show you my reflections at the end, along with my total bag and the position that I added today. All right. Before I do that, I want to show you two things. Okay, I'm going to start with this one. So this is Dr. Praveen Buddiga. He is a senior advisor for Terrarium. If you're part of Terrarium family and you've been around for a while, everybody knows Dr. Praveen. But if you're new to the project, he is a senior advisor. He's a physician in California, and he is the guy who's making a lot of things happen for the Terrarium team. Okay, he's written a bunch of articles. This one is my favorite so far. He does two things that I was one, really happy to see, and the second one, it's a mind-blown moment. Okay, this is going to show you what kind of people are working on this project. I haven't seen these kind of photos with any other project. It's going to be impressive for you if you haven't seen it. So this is called Take a Bite Out of the Apple of Crypto with Terrarium. Great title, Dr. Praveen. Absolutely love it. This is what Dr. Praveen does the best. He takes Terrarium and positions us with titans in investment world and in the industry. Okay, here we are with Apple. In other articles, he always puts Terrarium with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, with Cardano, with those big blue chip investments. And it kind of puts us out there to people reading these as a very serious project. Now, what I loved about this one, he talks about some milestones, but then he gets into the use case for Terrarium. And he starts chronologically listing what's coming. So first one to release, Terrapool. Now we know this is supposed to launch by July the 4th, and it is a launch pad where people can launch and create Web3 projects like NFT projects, cryptocurrency projects. We know that they'll be able to work with the Terrarium team if they need assistance putting their projects together. And once they're established, this will be a place where they can put their projects out to the market. Second thing coming, the Terrarium Exchange. Now, the Terrarium Exchange was the original plan for Terrarium. Before it was a token, before they had Terrapool, they were already working on the exchange. And when I came on board in February, started talking about Terrarium, they'd already been working on the exchange for several months. We now know that this is slated to launch sometime in the third quarter of 2022. So this big platform will be a massive utility place for Terrarium. Just a place where people can go, you can place your assets, you can trade. It'll be a centralized exchange, so you don't have to worry about trying to link your wallet to Uniswap. You can just put your money in and trade directly on the platform for very low fees compared to gas fees. The next one coming, TerraPay. This is supposed to be a card or an app that you can use to spend your cryptocurrency in the currency of your choice. Now, currently, Terrarium is registered in the United States, India, and working on getting registered in Dubai. And you're supposed to be able to spend in those currencies out of your Terrarium account. An NFT platform, and ultimately the Terrarium blockchain. And I love what he says here about this blockchain being an intelligent blockchain, having the ability to create cross-bridging access with other blockchains such as Ethereum, BNB, Polygon. So one blockchain to integrate across blockchains. Sounds very exciting. I have no idea how you could put that together. Okay, this was the part that just blew my mind, okay? Here he starts talking about regulations. Anybody working in crypto in the last couple of years knows it has been a crap show for scams, for major CEXs. Bitmart got hacked. A bunch of tokens went missing, and they said they were going to restore those. I still haven't seen it happen. Okay, in the stock market, you have insurance agencies that cover losses and fraud. In banking here, we have insurance agencies that cover losses. If a bank goes defunct and you're invested or you have deposits at that bank, there is a insurance corporation that assures that your money is not going to get evaporated if a bank fails. Okay, so with what we've seen lately with Terra Luna, it seems like a little bit of regulation is in order. Maybe at least having some kind of guide rails for who's entering the space and what types of fiduciary responsibilities they have with us, the investors. So the bill that's being put forward is being put forward by two U.S. senators, Senator Loomis and Senator Gillibrand. And here is Dr. Praveen standing next to Senator Loomis from Wyoming. Hey, who is this guy? Who is Dr. Praveen? I've never met a U.S. senator. I certainly haven't got one of them to take a a photo with me, and he's got the Terrarium badge on. So I don't know how he got involved in this discussion, but these are the caliber of people that are running the Terrarium project. If any project has an opportunity to make it, in my opinion, from what I've seen in the last year, Terrarium seems like it has a shot. There's no guarantees. We have no idea what's going to happen in crypto. Most of us who've been watching it for the last year are shocked at the levels that these cryptocurrencies are at currently. But come on, you guys. I mean, you have major players in the United States government making decisions about crypto. Here's our senior advisor standing there, having the opportunity to meet and hopefully have some discussions about how we feel like, we want to see the regulation handled in terms of crypto in the United States. All right, so a fantastic job again, Dr. Praveen. Okay, here's the bonus material, you guys. I'm going to just give you guys a brief introduction. If you don't know R.D. Price, he is the head of social media marketing. So he is over in India currently. He's going to the Crypto Expo Asia next week, and he had an opportunity to go in and tour the corporate offices for Terrarium. Actually had some time to work there, but he took some pictures and he sent them to me, and I'll just show you. Some of you guys have already seen these, okay? This isn't the one I wanted to start with, but since it's up already, I'll just show you. You can see lots of workspaces, some really nice open windows, lots of light, some green. Okay, I'm going to start back at the beginning. This picture I love. Okay, here's the Terrarium sign. We've actually seen Milton and Dr. Ramana take pictures in front of that sign, but here it's reflecting off of this space. You can see this beautiful half wall. I love that they've added some greenery, kind of brought the outside in. And so it looks like a beautiful space to work in to me, you guys. You can see, again, just a little close-up of that. Nice workmanship, beautiful spaces. One more I'll show you here. Hey, just nice, well put together. It looks like a comfortable place to work. And in my time in watching crypto, which I'm not trying to say I'm a crypto guru. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even consider myself a crypto expert. But I have been watching very closely for the last year. This is the first project that I've seen that established a corporate office and has hired people to all go in and work together to drive the project forward. So very exciting. And RD is somebody I've known for 3 months. He's somebody that I trust. There's still some people who think that this office does not exist. He's been there. I trust him. You guys, it looks like an amazing thing. And if anybody has a chance, I'm just saying, for me, Terrarium's got a shot. So the last thing I want to do, just show you where I'm at with my Terrarium holdings and reflections. So I did make another purchase today. I added another 893 billion to my withholdings, shooting for that 10 trillion mark. Came up just short. I just put in what I had left on the sidelines. So currently sitting at 9,912 billion. My reflections since February 21st have now almost reached 30 billion. They'll definitely be at 30 billion by tomorrow. And if I were to alter this to what the current price is, currently my reflections are worth about $30. So kind of disappointing. That has been up as high as 100 before with a lot less reflections, but it is what it is. The market's been tough. And you guys, I'm here on this one. This is a long-term hold for me. I'm not afraid to take some profits along the way. That's something that I've learned. But for now, I'm just happy to be holding and see if this can really go the distance. If it's still here in a year, if it's still here in 2 years, I guarantee you that my holdings are going to be substantial. So, folks, have a great day. I appreciate you guys stopping, checking in. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our crypto stacks grow together.